name is?
David Baddiel.
Your occupation?
Comedian.
And your specialist subject?
Me.
Okay. David Baddiel, 2 minutes on David Baddiel. Starting now. If I type Baddiel in a text message, what does my phone think I want to type?
Baddiel.
Baddies.
Oh.
David Baddiel is a big fan of which band?
Genesis.
Correct. When attending a Peter Gabriel concert, David Baddiel was what and what, according to the Times?
I was rowdy and aggressive.
I'll give you half a mark.
Drunk. It wasn't true.
It was in the newspaper.
It was Ian Brody. They mistook me for Ian Brody. Someone there thought it was me being rowdy and aggressive. It was Ian Brody of the
Why did
Lightning
they think you
Seeds.
were Ian Brody?
Because I look like him.
Same face.
Same face, and I am associated with him.
Does David Baddiel do much charity work?
Yeah, a bit.
Yes. It has its own section on his Wikipedia page.
It does.
In 2006, what number sexiest Jew was David Baddiel?
6, but I was very upset as number 5 was Saran and Sugar.
Who was the fifth sexiest Jew?
Saran and Sugar.
Correct. What is the fifth sexiest accent in the world?
Jewish.
Incorrect, it's New Zealand.
Oh.
How many books has David Baddiel written?
10?
Incorrect, it's 9. How many tweets has David Baddiel written?
Hang on, I've written one that hasn't been published yet.
Not according to my records.
Yeah, well, the question was how many had I written, not how many have I published. And I've definitely written 10.
It says 9.
On Wikipedia?
Yep.
Okay.
How many tweets has David Baddiel written?
Oh. 12,000?
46,700.
Jesus, that's terrible.
If it takes 2 minutes to send a tweet on average, how many full days has David Baddiel spent just writing tweets, not including reading them or just scrolling through other ones?
Dunno.
64.8 days.
No. Really?
What football manager does David Baddiel rhyme with?
That's upset me so much. What football manager does David Baddiel rhyme with? A football manager?
Yeah. Manages Nottingham Forest at the moment.
I don't know, manager's not going
Martin O'Neill.
Martin O'Neill.
Which footballer has David Baddiel's middle name for a first name?
Lionel? Lionel Messi.
Correct. Can David Baddiel leap?
Can I leap?
Can you leap?
Yeah, not very well.
Correct. Is David Baddiel taller than Zac Efron?
I've met Zac Efron.
Were you taller than him?
I got a picture of him and me. He came to Chelsea once.
No, you've run out of time.
No, that's an interesting story. The viewers will want to know about it.
They might not.
You'll never hear it now.
Thank you, David. You scored...
I think he was about the same height as me.
No,
I've got a picture on my phone.
He's taller than you.
Is he? How
1
tall?
centimetre taller.
Is he? Okay.
David Baddiel, you scored 4.5 points.
Okay.
Thank you.
How did you know I was going to say me?
I've got options for anything you might have said.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
What if I'd said the life and work of John Updike?
And then I would have asked you if John Updike
David Updike.
if John Updike is taller than Zac Efron or not.
Oh, I see. But you don't know the answer to that.
I do.
You don't? Well, he's dead, so you do know the answer to it. But, I mean, in his life, you wouldn't have known.
I would have had a good old go.
Should we do it again?
You have to go now.
Oh.
And then you have to come back in again.
Do I?
Yes, please.
Oh.
Round 2 now, general knowledge, and I'd like to ask David Baddiel to join us again, please. Hello, David Baddiel.
Hello there. Is it general knowledge now? You're not doing the Mastermind theme. I mean, it's basically based on Mastermind, this bit, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Da, 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 da.
We're not allowed to do that.
Well, I think you are allowed to do that. It doesn't even sound like it.
Welcome back.
Okay.
4.5 points is what you start with.
That's shit.
So let's see how you get on with
I often get asked to do Celebrity Mastermind. This is why I don't.
some general knowledge. 2.5 minutes, starting now. In November 2013, Zac Efron fell over at home. What did the doctors do to his face?
Gave it some bandages.
You know, they wired his jaw shut.
Okay.
What sort of noises do hedgehogs make?
Sort of purring.
Huffing, puffing or hissing, not purring.
Okay.
Name 4 people in the 9th series of Taskmaster.
Is this the 9th series?
Yes.
Me, Joe Brand, Katy Wicks. Can't remember any others. Haven't met them yet.
Would the world's population fit on the Isle of Wight?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
What year would it have been possible, and did it ever happen?
What year would it have been possible? 1953.
1940. We don't know if it ever happened.
No.
What's the shelf life of Marmite?
Shelf life of Marmite.
What's the shelf life of Marmite?
I've got one at home which is from the 70s. 40, 60 years.
No, it never goes off.
Oh, never goes off. Infinite.
Infinite, according to a man called Mr. Marmite, who trained as a biochemist before getting a job in the Marmite factory in Burton when he was 21.
Simply not true.
We put 18 months on the jar because that's how long it retains its vitamin content, but you could eat Marmite that was manufactured in 1945 and it would be safe.
Magnus
I haven't
Magnuson.
finished, its flavour would have changed, but it would still
You've
taste
started, so you haven't finished. Magnus Magnuson never gives an answer that long in a 2.5 minute round.
Good. Should you put Marmite in the fridge?
Yes. No, definitely
you
not.
said
Definitely
yes,
not.
I'm going to take your wrong answer.
Definitely not.
No, you shouldn't. If a Marmite jar is contaminated with bacteria, leave it alone in the cupboard.
Okay.
Because of its high salt content, the Marmite will kill the bacteria.
Will it?
Putting it in the fridge, on the other hand, preserves the bacteria. So not only does it taste better out of the fridge, it's safer.
Is that right? Okay.
What does Zac Efron's father do for a living?
He makes Marmite.
No, he's an electrical engineer at a power station, so's his mum. In an interview with
Really?
Hollywood.com, Zac Efron said, "I really love TM." Was Zac Efron referring to Taskmaster?
Was he referring to Taskmaster?
Was he referring to Taskmaster?
No, I think he was referring to High School Musical.
Neatly. Transcendental meditation. You've got 1 point for that. Name 3 mattress brands.
Mattress brands?
Mattress brands.
Sleepy, Happy, Dozy.
No.
No.
They
weren't even dwarfs, I don't think.
What is wig in French?
Wig?
Wig.
Louis.
Peruke. What is pig in French?
Pork.
Cochon. What is jig in French?
Jig.
Correct. Say, the pig did a jig and a wig in French.
Le
I've just
couchon.
given you all, yeah.
The couchon, le pouchon, the wig.
Incorrect. How many times did Pete Sampras win Wimbledon?
7.
Correct. What is Pete Sampras' nickname?
Wimbledon winner.
Pistol Pete. What would David Baddiel's nickname be if it was a weapon beginning with the letter D, then David?
Well, then David. A weapon, no, then David. Okay. Dynamite David.
No.
Why?
Dagger Dave.
It's a weapon.
That's not what I got.
Dynamite's a weapon.
Dynamite's not a weapon.
I'm afraid if you had some dynamite, right, and you went into a bank, so give me your money or I will set fire to this, what would they do?
Dagger Dave, you've scored 6.5 points.
Also, dynamite's a better thing to be.
You're not going to be called Dynamite David Baddiel.
I really don't want to be called Dagger. It's a bit horrible. Knife crime and all that. Dynamite is like a good thing. I mean, not when you blow it up, but hey, you're okay. I can see you're not going to change your mind.
No, it's too late. Thank you, David.